was school? How was school?
Frustrating.
Day 25. Yeah, we've done some school and Chantal has to go to physio. So we all have to go. We're going to sit in the car for half an hour while she's in physio. But the kids have to come with us because there's no one else to look after them, and Chantal cannot drive. So they're going to see the outside world for the first time in 25 days. Are you building blocks?
Yes.
What have you built?
We built a house.
A tower. And you know what?
What?
That building, that tower, to me looks like the Empire State Building. Do you know what the Empire State Building looks like?
No. And see?
Can I show you a picture of it?
Yes. Look, Daddy, at the back there's no ending.
Saki's passed out. Maddie's about to go too. Jazz? Is this better than doing school? No. First time they've been out of the house in 25 days. The shops. I'm just going in to get some medicine for the sick patient. He's dying. Dying.
And we're going
We're
to
avoiding
get some
coronavirus and she's dying of pain.
and food for the
And
lady that
food.
contacted us.
Done. Day 25. Where's the 2?
25.
25.
25.
Done.
25.
So shop. So I think I need to just be a bit honest. The last few days have been really difficult. We relaxed a little bit, then Chantal got injured and she hasn't been able to do as much, so it's quite difficult with the kids now. We haven't been doing activities with them as much as we were, so they're becoming frustrated and you can see that starting to come out now. I mean, Zach has been an absolute menace the last few days. It's just driving us bonkers. And I think that's, you know, they don't get stimulated, so they start going mad, we get frustrated, we start getting angry, and we start wanting to do stuff with them. So I think it's a vicious cycle, and we're quite aware of that. So we've got some cool things planned. It's just a matter of when we'll have the time to do it, because there's quite a lot of schoolwork that needs to get done, and so trying to just manage all that stuff, but I think we'll get on top of it. Today we went out. Chantal had to go to physio, which was really interesting. I've been wanting to take the kids out so that they can see what's going on in the world around us, and we weren't allowed into the office park that the physio was in because we had overloaded in the car. We were only supposed to be 2 people, but I mean, what can you do with 3 kids and an injured person who can't drive? You know, I can't leave my kids at home, so. But lucky they weren't difficult about it. They just they've obviously got a procedure and protocol that they need to follow. But yeah, we had to sit there for a while. And then when I asked the kids what it was like, you know, driving around and seeing that there weren't as many cars on the road, their sort of assumption of what was happening was like, well, there's still lots of people at the shops, which is quite strange because there are. I mean, the parking lot is not as full as it normally is, but it probably as full as it is on a weekend, probably. So, you know, maybe 60% of the capacity, I reckon, what it normally is. Right. But the other thing that was really interesting that happened today was that you know, Chantal got a message from someone saying that please could we help them out. They don't have any food and they're starving, and which is always difficult when you get situations or messages like that, because you want to help, but you also just don't want to just give handouts. And stuff like that. So Chantal pointed them in the direction of an organization that could be helpful to them, and that didn't work out. She said she had already contacted them, she had done what the organization had asked, but there's so many difficult, complex situations in South Africa at the moment. So they're not South African citizens, they are foreigners, and so it just makes life more complicated. So we've been trying to help out. We've donated cash to people that are creating food parcels to people and taking food, because you want to do it through the right channels so that you ensure that they're vetting the people that they're giving to and everything. But this person, Chantal, just obviously felt really bad for and wanted to just try and help out as much as possible. So we went and we bought some food for her and met her not far from her house, dropped off the food with her, and I think it's just a little bit that we can do. And I know that everyone's got lots of questions about the economy and how we're gonna get back to work and how we're gonna make money again like that. And I want to appeal to the people that are in a situation where you're earning a salary and your job is secure. I really want to challenge you that you're in a position that not many South Africans are in, and would you do something about that? Would you cut down on the luxuries that you would normally live with, and see how you can make a difference and help out people that are in need? There are a lot of organizations that you can contribute to. The one I would suggest is CityHope. You can find their address is cityhopedisasterrelief.org. I'll put a link in the description. I'll probably put it on the screen as well so you can check it out. But I really want to encourage you. They've got something really nice that they sort of give you some options on how you could donate, and I think it's only like 150 Rand, which is like $10 if you're in the United States, $10, and I think it can feed someone for a whole month. So I really want to encourage you to do the little that you can do, even if you only give $10 or 150 Rand once off. That little bit helps someone in need. So that's my encouragement today, because that is essentially how we let our God colors shine. Because the greatest commandment is to love your neighbor as you love yourself, and love the Lord your God with all your heart. So if we are doing those two things, we are doing what God has called us to, and that is really letting the world see the light that God has put in your heart to shine. And I know that this today's video doesn't have much of us doing anything, but I felt like it was important to put the message out there that there are people out there that don't have anything. Unemployment in South Africa was already at 27% before this lockdown started, and that's going to go through the roof now that a lot of people aren't able to work. And we've heard of countless situations of people having to retrench staff because they can't afford to pay them. But I think we need to all just do the little that we can do, and I want to encourage you to do that. If it's 100 Rand, that's $5. $5 is like nothing. And if you can do something for someone, please do. I've obviously suggested CityHope that you can donate to them, and if you're not sure, please just contact us. If you see this message on Facebook or on Twitter or on YouTube, comment, contact us in whatever way possible. That if you want to try help out and you're not sure where you can give, just get in contact with us. We'll obviously point you to some organizations that we think are helpful. We would never ask you to give the money to us and let us do something, because I think that's just completely offsides. I wouldn't want that responsibility. So we'll point you in the direction that hopefully you'll be able to help. And I think everything goes a long way. Let's do this all together. Let's rise together as stronger people and make a difference in this world during this time, because this is where we can shine God's light the best. So sorry that this message has been quite long, but I really wanted to I've been thinking about this for a long time, and I really want to encourage you to just do the little that you can for someone else.
love.